The philosophy of the divine law does not concern itself with partisan politics, patriotism, or nationalism. It does not appeal to beliefs, allegiances, or inherited identities. Instead, it concerns itself with the reality we share and guides us to live positively and responsibly aligned with the truth that governs it. From this foundation, the philosophy approaches the current political crisis in the United States not with condemnation, but with clarity. America is experiencing a profound fragmentation. Partisan divisions have become cultural identities. Political loyalty has supplanted critical thinking, and discourse is shaped more by allegiance than by discernment. In such a climate, truth becomes secondary to narrative, and responsibility is displaced by blame. The philosophy of the divine law identifies these symptoms as the consequence of living by beliefs that have not been examined. The philosophy asserts that we are not only responsible for our actions and their outcomes, but also for the intellectual and moral processes that lead to them. If we choose to act without discerning whether our beliefs are aligned with the truth, we are still responsible. Avoiding discernment, refusing to seek and accept the truth, is in itself a failure of responsibility. Politicians who distort reality, citizens who endorse them out of loyalty, and the media that profit from polarization all contribute to a shared consequence: a society at risk of collapse. This collapse is not inevitable. It is observable and therefore preventable. It will not be the result of divine punishment, but of decisions made without regard for the physical laws that govern our shared reality. Environmental degradation, systemic inequality, and democratic erosion are not moral fables. They are consequences, and no belief system, religious, political, or philosophical, can shield a society from the results of its own actions. The philosophy of the divine law neither threatens nor comforts. It does not moralize. It does not offer salvation. It simply affirms what is. That reality responds not to our beliefs, but to our actions. It holds that truth is not a weapon to wield against others, but a mirror in which we must recognize ourselves. It asks that we act not from fear, faith, or inherited beliefs, but from clear discernment of what the world can and cannot sustain. At this moment, the American people face a choice, not between parties or candidates, but between illusion and truth. Continuing to cling to divisive identities is to participate, knowingly or unknowingly, in a shared destruction. To step back and ask, what is happening? What is the truth? What are the consequences of this? Is to exercise agency and examine how our current policies and actions are affecting our shared reality, which encompasses not only the United States, but the entire world. What we choose to do will not only shape our future, but also that of others. The philosophy of the divine law asks us to seek to know, not to believe, but to examine what we believe, to question, to accept responsibility, and to reject beliefs not aligned with the truth. By doing so, we can choose a future not shaped by loyalty or fear, but by accountability to the truth. Not because the truth will guarantee our survival, but because only the truth can reveal the conditions that will make our survival possible. Be well.